What is up, PMPBeta? It is puddlesA1 here, and I'm bringing you a narrated Wi-Fi battle. Today, we have an NU match versus SBP33. He's a really good battler. This is a really good match. Now, looking at his team, the biggest threats to my team are going to be Camerupt, Sock, and Linoon. Camerupt because it has super effective moves on 4 out of the 6 guys that are on my team. Sock because he's probably Choice Scarfed and he will poop on my days if I don't get him out quick. And Linoon because if he sets up one belly drum and I can't handle it, it's going to be game over. Now, defensive threats to my team are going to be Tangela and Tropius. Tangela because it's probably physically defensive, bulky with a Violite Regenerator nonsense, and I hate that. And Tropius because he probably has a Harvest shenanigans with like Sub, Leech Seed, that stupid stuff with Citrus Berry, and yeah. So on my team I have Lead Lipard, Choice Scarf, Sock, physically defensive Garbodor, standard Leave Any, Rapid Spin Armaldo, and especially defensive Articuno. So that's the teams, and here we go. Now he's gonna lead off with his Camerupt, and I'm gonna lead off with my, obviously my Lipard. And since he led off with his Camerupt, I'm guessing that he has Stealth Rock. And since he saw the Articuno, that's why I thought he had Stealth Rock, and he's just going to set it up as much as he can. But I figured he'd want to take out my Lipard now, so I'm going to stay in and go for the Sucker Punch, and he's going to hit me with a Lava Plume. And I'm glad I stayed in. And now I'm going to switch out because I figured he's going to set up his Stealth Rocks or something. So I'm going to go on my Garbodor to take anything, and he gets a burn on my Garbodor, so that's kind of unfortunate, but it really doesn't matter because I'm not going to do much attacking with this Garbodor. I'm going to set up the Toxic Spikes because all of his Pokemon hit the ground except for Tropius, and I did end up formulating a plan for Tropius in the battle, and we're going to see if that works. Now I'm going to set up both layers of Toxic Spikes. I thought about setting up a layer of Spikes, but then I decided against it because I thought Toxic would work better because most of his Pokemon are Pokemon that want to stay in and set up and do damage. So my Garbodor is going to die, and I'm going to go into my Armaldo here to Rapid Spin immediately because I cannot have Stealth Rock on my team. He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Good play on his part because now that cripples my Armaldo, and I guess this is physically oriented Armaldo. I didn't know if it was defensive or physical at the time. And here is kind of interesting. I clicked the Rock type move because I thought it was Stealth Rock because I wanted Stealth Rock on his side. Turns out that it was Stone Edge, and I'm going to do a Hefty Chunk to this thing after I was burned. So I was like, awesome, I can take this thing out with an Earthquake next turn. And I do that indeed. Now, that's one of his Pokemon gone, one of my Pokemon gone, and he's going to go into his Samurott here. And his Samurott, I thought maybe he had the Aqua Jet and it was going to take me out, but he has Ice Beam instead. And I didn't see Life Orb damage, so I'm going to guess that this thing is Choice Specs right now. And here I go for the Fake Out. Now he switches out into his Tropius. My plan now was I know I'm faster than Tropius. Before he sets up a sub, I was going to Thunder Wave him. But since I get out the Thunder Wave, and he goes for Leech Seed, and he misses, so it's perfect, because now I can Encore him into Leech Seed. Now he's going to hit his Leech Seed here, and then I will die to the Leech Seed recovery damage, sucking, snapping stuff, and I can go into my Leave Any and set up. Now, since he went for Leech Seed, he's forced to switch out. He goes into Sock, and I'm going to set up +2 with the Swords Dance. Now I know his Sock really can't do much to me besides the Stone Edge, and I was hoping to God that he would miss it. Turns out I'm faster than him. He is not Choice Scarfed at all. I take him out with a +2 stab Leaf Blade, and that's awesome. Now he's going to go into his stupid Tangela. I know I can't take it out with an X Scissor, but I hope I can do a decent chunk. And it does a lot to this thing. And he's going to go for the Sleep Powder and hit it, and that's, in the game I was kind of sad, but, whatever. Things are going to get put to sleep, deal with it. Now I'm going to stay in here, kind of hoping I would wake up and I could go for the X Scissor, but he's just going to clean take me out with the Air Slash, and that's fine. I have things to work around that. Now that's 4 Pokemon gone. I have my Sock and my Articuno left. I go for the Stone Edge on this Tangela here, and it's not going to take it out. And he's going to live just barely, hit me with a Sleep Powder, put me to sleep. So really, all I have left is my Articuno. Excuse me, and he still has 4 Pokemon left. Now this is when it starts getting close. I'm going to switch out on a predicted Hydro Pump, just so I have the Sleep Fodder. He can't put me to sleep anymore. I forgot, actually, in this entire battle that his Tangela did die to the poison. Now, he hits me with the Hydro Pump. I'm just going to roost off that damage. because I don't want to be taking too many Hydro Pumps, too many crits happening. I don't want anything going on. So he's going to hit me with another Hydro Pump. It's going to take me down to about the same area of health, and he's going to switch out in this next turn because he knows I can just stall him out of Hydro Pumps, and toxic damage is in fact racking up. So I'm going to set up a Roost, and he switches out into his Tropius here. Now I have the ×4 super effective stab Ice Beam. I know I can outspeed because he is paralyzed, and that's easily going to take out his Tropius. Not sure if he saw that coming, but whatever. He goes into his Linoon here, and he's like, oh, you know what? This is it. This is game over. He sets up a belly jump, and I was like, no thanks. And I click that Roar to get him out. He loses half of his health for no reason. Now he goes right back out into his Samurott here, and I'm going to go for the Ice Beam just to do damage on it. I get a crit, which is nice, and he goes for Hidden Power. I was like, crap, he has Hidden Power Rock, but he's a Water type, so he has Hidden Power Electric. And I know now that if I Roost, I will completely lose my Flying type, and Hidden Power Electric will do nothing. So that's exactly what happens. I Roost, Hidden Power Electric does nothing, and toxic damage is going to bring him down to like negative a third of a fourth of a half of a second of HP. And I'm going to take him out with the Ice Beam because I didn't want to Roost and take damage for no reason and have toxic take him out. And now all he has left is this Linoon, and his Linoon's going to come in, go for the extreme speed, and doesn't do anything, and now I get to take him out with the Ice Beam. And that is good game SBP33. That was an amazingly awesome game. That was, oh man, the best game I've ever had, hands down. Really close, right to the end. Yeah, that was, okay, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, if you like what I do, check out my channel. If you like what my opponent did, check out his channel. Of course, subscribe to the Mosh Pit, you know. There's people like me that like uploading videos and seeing them. So, you know, keep watching all that good stuff. Peace, love, and later, Gators.